The storm rolled over the mountains like a funeral shroud. Thunder rattled the ancient stones of the forgotten castle, its towers clawing at the sky. Villagers whispered that the place had been cursed for centuries, long before the girl with skin like snow arrived in the forest. They said her name was Snow White, but the villagers did not know the truth. When the beautiful princess bit into the crimson apple offered by the old crone, she collapsed among the forest leaves. The dwarves mourned her and placed her within a crystal coffin beneath the twisted branches of the forest. For 3 nights the moon shone pale over her still body. On the 4th night, something moved. Her eyes opened, not warm brown as before, but burning crimson. Snow White gasped, clutching the glass coffin as if awakening from a nightmare. But the nightmare had only just begun. The poison had not killed her. It had changed her. The apple had been brewed with ancient blood magic, darker than the queen herself understood. Instead of death, it had cursed the princess with a hunger older than the forest. Snow White rose from the coffin with unnatural grace. Her heart no longer beat, and yet she lived. In her towering castle, the evil queen stood before her mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? The mirror hesitated. Then it spoke in a trembling voice. You are fair, my queen, but the one you poisoned now walks again. Snow White lives, reborn in darkness. The queen laughed nervously. That is impossible. But the castle torches suddenly flickered out. From the shadows came a whisper. Is it? Snow White stepped into the candlelight. Her pale skin seemed to glow against the darkness. Her lips now deeper red, her eyes gleaming like blood in moonlight. You tried to kill me, Snow White said softly. The queen trembled. What are you? Snow White smiled, revealing the faint glimmer of fangs. Something far more beautiful than before. Servants screamed as shadows swept through the halls. Snow White moved like a phantom through the castle corridors. Guards fell one by one, their torches clattering across the stone floors. The princess was no longer gentle, no longer innocent. The hunger inside her burned like fire. The queen fled to the tower, clutching her magic mirror as if it could protect her. Snow White appeared in the doorway behind her. You stole my life, Snow White said calmly. The queen shrieked and hurled a dagger. It struck Snow White in the heart. Snow White looked down, then slowly pulled the blade free. The wound closed instantly. I do not die so easily now. The queen screamed as Snow White stepped forward. The torches blew out, and the castle echoed with a final cry. By dawn, the castle stood silent. Villagers later claimed they saw a pale woman walking along the battlements as bats circled overhead. Her dark cloak fluttered like wings in the morning fog. Snow White had taken the throne, but she ruled not by daylight. The forests grew darker, travelers vanished, and in the deepest night, when the moon was high, the villagers locked their doors and whispered a warning to their children. Beware the pale queen of the mountains, for Snow White now drinks blood instead of apples.